What's up YouTube? Mitch here, also known as the Health Crusader. Today I am going to talk to you guys about my journey with Cipro and my Fluoroquinolone Toxicity story. So, 5 months ago I was poisoned by Cipro. I was given it by a Minute Clinic doctor for a suspected UTI. He handed it to me like it was candy and did not explain any side effects that could come from it or its history. And I took it willingly. And I'd say about a week later, I started having these symptoms as if a bomb went off in my body. I started having neuropathy, intense panic attacks, anxiety. I was shaking. It felt like there were bugs crawling all over my skin. I was having these shock sensations go throughout my body. I was feeling burning. I had sharp pain in my Achilles tendon. I had pain behind my knees. I had shocking sensation in my eyeballs. My teeth were burning. It was crazy, you know. People that might have seen my other videos know that I've been, dealing with health issues for a little bit now. I'm not new to this. And I'm going to use the same tenacity that I had to get through those issues for this. It's been about 5 months, and I've been fighting it head on. I have my good days, I have my bad days. I was starting to get better. I'd say 4 months out, I was starting to get a lot better. I was even going out and playing golf every weekend, just about. And, I could go for nice long walks around the neighborhood. And I was starting to get my life back, and then all of a sudden I had a really bad setback. New symptoms arose, and my older symptoms came back with a vengeance. And it's been rough. That actually happened, I'd say 3 weeks ago. And in that happening, I've had to kind of reformulate the vitamins and herbs that I'm taking. Certain vitamins and herbs actually were messing me up ever since the flare-up started. For some reason, they just stopped working for my body. So I had to eliminate those. And something I did that I'm so happy I've done is 2 things. One, I actually became a little more spiritual. I've always kind of been atheistic, and this experience has kind of just woken me up. It's been a spiritual journey, and to say it hasn't would be a total lie. I'm sure people that have gone through things like this, chronic illness or unexplainable, events that happen to them that, almost has no end in sight. You need something to cling to, and, for me, I've found God, and I would be laughing at myself if I heard this a few years ago, even a year ago. But, you never know what's going to happen. You really don't. You have to cherish the things you have. And too often in these days, we take things for granted, and I know I did. Even when I got my life back, I took it for granted. So this has been a lesson for me. I'm going to heal. And when I do heal, I'll update you guys, and I'll make sure I live my life to a much better standard. That being said, so that was the one thing, and that catalysted into other things. Since I've been, practicing that and faith and whatnot, it just so happens that luck has started to turn a course for me in a good way. And I'm not saying it's, just because of that. I think that has helped, but that's not like the only reason, I have, resources that I'm lucky enough to live in South Florida, where there are a lot of doctors that, might not be available in other places. For one, I found a functional and Chinese medicine doctor. His name is Dr. Jonathan Fields. And he's working with me through acupuncture, and he does something called electroacupuncture, where he uses stimulation, electro stimulation in the needles, and that pretty much is like acupuncture on steroids, and it helps regenerate the nerves a lot faster. And he also is making a formula for me, and I'm actually seeing him tomorrow, and this is a full herbal formula that he's gonna, I think, make into a powder form. Usually I take herbs like these in pill forms, but he's going to be making a powder for me, and hopefully that'll be a lot easier and it'll work. So we'll see. I'll update you guys on that when I get it. And the other thing is I'm now going to this place called Carmen Care Detox, or Carmen Care Advanced Laser. They specialize in detox lasers, and I had my first session yesterday and it went well. I had a full Icun. Icun is the machine. It was a lymphatic drainage, and it was, you know, she used these lasers, put them on my neck, and drain the lymph nodes. I actually have a swollen lymph node right here, so I had her focus on that, and it's actually a little smaller today. I'm going back again next Tuesday to get that done, along with this detox laser. And this is crazy. You know, I've never had this done before. They basically take these little vials like this, and they have these different things in them. You know, they had Cipro in one of them, they had herpes in one of them, all different strains of herpes. Surprisingly, there are a lot more than I knew. But that, they had even spider and snake venom, they have lead, all these different toxins that can get in your body. And sure enough, when she was doing the testing, she had me hold my arm out, and she would put the Cipro in my hand, and she would press down on my arm, and I had no energy to hold my arm up. She'd take the Cipro out, put something else in there, and I was strong as an ox, as strong as I could be. And you know, and it was funny, she actually had me put my phone up to my ear, and she pushed down, and I just couldn't hold it. And I took the phone away, and she pushed down again, and I could hold it fine. And I actually went home after I saw her and practiced that with my mom, and it worked. You know, it's crazy stuff. You could try that too. Put a phone up to your ear, hold your arm out, not straight, a little down, and have someone push on it and see if you can hold it up. Then put the phone down, don't touch it, do it again, and watch. You'll be a lot stronger. And that's because the radio frequency in the phone actually messes with your energy. This is quantum physics, and this is like revolutionary stuff, but you know, most doctors don't know about this stuff. It's pretty crazy. I'm really excited to really, you know, propel this healing to another level. And I'm gonna make another video for you guys on the herbs that I'm taking now, especially once he gives me his new formula. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for listening.